Hello guys, thank you for watching my first video about the shells available in India, and this is my second video to let everybody know that these are the shells. I'll tell you, in which the first three are the shells made in India, which are now currently stopped from long time back, and these shell would never come back in market for the selling because the company has stopped the manufacturing and they have come up with the new technologies and new shells in the market as shown in the previous video of Shaktiman. And the rest of the four at the left side, these are the uh, imported 12 gauge shells. Like these are the imported 12 gauge shells which are very rarely available in India, because since I think I don't remember the year, but in that year in 1990s or something like that, where the government of India had stopped the importing of um, the arms and ammunitions from the other countries to India. So the last four are very rare shells available in India. I'll go a bit brief from the Indian shells which are now stopped in India. The first one, this is the first one. This is from the Indian Ordnance Factory, and this is the one number shell. If you, I had told you in my first video that I don't have a one number shell, but this is actually the one number shell. If you see the balls, if I get it close, if you see the balls inside, these balls are the one number size. So this is the one number size from Indian Ordnance Factory. I think name. I think it's like Magnum company name, approved by Indian Ordnance Factory. So this is a good shell which has now been stopped. So this is an antique shell, I can say. These all shells over here are antique shells, which is very rare to find in India. So this is the first one with one number. Company Magnum, made in India, smokeless powder, and the lowest quantity of the gunpowder. If you see over here, the lowest quantity of the gunpowder. So this is the first one. Now I go to the second one. This is again a Shaktiman Express slug shot. Okay, normal slug shot. If you checked in my first video, I said about the slug shot. This is a normal slug shot where this is the slug shot. Nowadays it's the Shaktiman Express is giving the slug shots in the plastic upper coatings, but this is the one which is with the paper. So the company has stopped the manufacturing of the paper cartridges shells. So this is the last shell which was in manufacture a long time back. So then again, this is an antique shell of 12 gauge, which is very rare, going to be available in India. So this was the second one. Now this is the third one. This is made by Indian Ordnance Factory, where this is the one number shell. If you see the shell, it has a very different color. Uh, this shell is a long years ago. This shell was being stopped, maybe around I think so. I'm not sure with it. Maybe around 15-20 years back. So these shells have now been not been manufactured by the company of IFO since this were a very good shells. If you go and show these shells to the farmer, the farmer would love to take this shell and buy it whatever price you demand. Since these were the shells being provided 20-25 years back to the farmers who had the 12 gauge guns, and these shells were lovely shots. It shows one number but they fire like 4.8. This is a very good thing, which is again very rare to find in India. Now the fourth one. This is an antique shell. If you can see over here, it's like you can see the hologram. It's LA Grand Prix smokeless, made in Great Britain. So this is the imported shell in India. It is now currently stopped, and this is a very old shell. If you can see, it's a very old shell. It's a very antique shell, It is known as the biggest shot. It's a six number ball shell. There are multiple balls, I think maybe around 7, 8 balls, but very bigger size than the 4.8. I showed you the ball size of one number, so imagine which is it is a six number. It's six times more bigger than the one number, and this is a very antique shell you will ever find in India, because since it's made in Great Britain, so as I said that in 1990s somewhere the government of India had stopped the importing of arms and ammunition of worldwide. So this is again a very rare antique shell, and I doubt if you can find these kind of a shell anywhere. So this is from Ellie Grand Prix, and this is a six number shell, and it's beautifully antique. If you can see, it's like beautifully antique. So this was the fourth one. Now the fifth one. This is again the Ellie Grand Prix cartridge. It says Ellie loaded with a noble smokeless powder made in Great Britain. And believe me, guys, at that time, long years back, Great Britain used to manufacture slug shots. It's a spherical ball inside. As I said, it's commonly named as slug shots. And this is a wonderful antique slug shot shell. Again, very rare. You can find these kind of a shell in India. And since I am a good collector of all antique stuff, I've got this thing from a long hard work, and this is the wonderful shell. I love it. It's something very antique. You could very rarely find it. Now, now I'm going for the sixth one. This is, and again, an imported shell from Champion Excellent Strap. I think it is around 7.5 ounces or 24 grams. I don't know what kind of the number is it, but there are balls inside. I think maybe it is around BB or balls, or maybe something, because these are the something imported shells. This is made in actually Italy. It's written over here. It's Italy, and this is made in Italy. And believe me, guys, this is again a very antique shell. You can find it in India. I just got it with my good hard work, and this is again a very antique shell. So this is from Italy again. This is a very nice one. And now, last again and not the least in my collection, this is a Mirage, again made in Italy. The company name is Mirage, and this is again a rifle slug shot. Yes, this is a rifle slug shot. I think yes, this is a rifle slug shot. If you can see, there's a big size of a slug in it. As I said, it goes like a rifle, and this is again a wonderful cartridge, rarely to find in India since it's made in Italy, and the import of the arms and ammunition have stopped in 1990 somewhere. And this is again an antique shell, very rarely to find in India. Luck by chance, I did a good work on finding and collecting these shells. This is from Mirage, and this has got a nice firing pin from Clever. Clever is one of the world's best firing pin company. So this firing pin company in this Mirage is Clever, and this is again a very nice antique shell. So guys, as I said, these all shells are stopped in manufacturing in India, and again an antique shells. These three have been stopped. These one, two, and three have been stopped in India for manufacture, so it's automatically an antique shell. And these are long years ago. It has been stopped, right? Maybe around 20-25 years ago. So these are again the antique shells in India, manufactured in India. These four are the shells manufactured out of India and rarely to find an antique collection. These two of LA Grand Prix are very antique. As you can see, the condition of the shells like very old antique collection. And this is again what I said, the company, I think it's the Champion Excellence, made in Italy. This is again a rare shell you can find. This is Mirage. the rifle slug. This is all a very antique one. So guys, these all are very antique ones. You are rarely to find in India, and trust me, they are they were, when I bought it, it was too expensive, and I can say it is priceless. These things would never find in India, and if you find it, you are a lucky person to get that collection. So I am one of the lucky person over here to find these collections in my collection. So guys, this was my second video regarding the shells manufactured in India, which is stopped, and these are the which are antique ones, and the shells available in I got shells from the not from India, from different countries worldwide. And these shells are again the antique ones. These all of the seven shells you can see over here are very antique and rare to find. And thank you for watching my second video about the antique shell collections of mine, and I hope you like it. Please kindly press a like and suggest others to have a look on this video, since as I said, till now nobody has shown any of the videos regarding the shells, the imported shells, the shells which is antique. I don't think I can find it anywhere. These are this is the video where I'm showing you the antique shells and the shells which you can never be finding in India. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you would like it, and I am going to surely come back with my next video. Let's see what is going to be on my next video. I'm working on it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Take care. And please, again, once again, be safe. These are antique ones, and as I said in the last video, do not misuse it. These are all life killing shells, to human or to animal. And if you have these shells and if you are using it, be precautionate and have care with it, that you fire on a target where its target is for the practice and not to kill. Take care. Be safe. See you soon. Thank you.